Israel's northern region, Galilee or the Galil, has been populated by Jews without a break from the days of the Second Temple up to the present time. During the years of its existence as a state, Israel has been forced more than once to fight for its life. As a result, certain problems and challenges had to be set aside for the time being, and amongst these, the Galil. The Galil is very short of arable land, and hence settlement there was always difficult and scanty. The solution to Galilee settlement was to be found in the Mitzpim outposts, small, compact settlements devoted in the main to science-based high-tech light industry. The Mitzpim offer the young settler a modern-day challenge, a high quality of life and breathtaking landscapes. During the 1970s, the Jewish National Fund mobilized its resources to this long-neglected challenge, and to date, the infrastructure for some 50 Mitzpim has been laid in the Galil. Today, it can be truly said that the Mitzpim program has restored to the Galil its key role in the State of Israel, economically, security-wise, and in terms of human resources. The JNF of Great Britain and Ireland's role in this great endeavour is to be seen in 7 settlements scattered throughout the region: Biner, Adi, Hoshaya, Shechania, Migdal Ha'Emek, Givat Ela, and Alon HaGalil. In January 1986, Shimon Peres, then Prime Minister, now Israel's Foreign Minister, wrote these words to JNF Great Britain and Ireland. The development of new mitzpim such as Adi, Alon HaGalil and Hoshaya, and the strengthening of veteran towns such as Migdal Ha'Emek rank high on our order of priorities. I congratulate you on this decision, and am confident that all members of the Great Britain and Ireland JNF who have a long record of activities on behalf of Israel will rise to this new challenge. Last autumn, the Great Britain and Ireland JNF President's Mission visited Israel. The annual JNF conference was held in Jerusalem as a gesture of solidarity with Israel in these difficult times. However, the first item on the agenda was the dedication of a forest in honor of President Chaim Herzog across the biblical valley of Ela. President Herzog spoke of the role the JNF plays in the life of the State of Israel.
Like everyone here, I feel a special attachment to the Keren Kayemet. Its work has always seemed to me the purest expression of Zionism, creating the possibilities of new life and growth where there was wasteland and desolation, restoring our ancient and cruelly neglected country to the fertility and beauty it had in ancient times. He who plants a tree in modern Israel acts in the age-old tradition of our people. The Bible and the Talmud testify over and over again to the importance our ancestors attached to trees. May these trees of yours and mine truly be trees of life for Israel in good years to come. Thank you very much.
The JNF was represented by its world chairman, Moshe Rivlin.
And I am glad that among those who are with us here are those who have special groves in that forest, went from community to community, from synagogue to synagogue, to see that that forest of 50,000 trees is today a reality.
President Herzog and his wife unveiled the plaque which defines the forest as having been planted in his honor. And Mr. Eddie Brown, Great Britain and Ireland JNF President, had this to say.
I would like you to know, Mr. President, how proud we all are in the Jewish National Fund for Great Britain and Ireland to have been given this wonderful project, and also how readily our workers, both honorary and professional, have experienced the response of the British people, Jews and non-Jews alike, in their wish to be identified with you and the Keren Kayemet Israel.
The first stop on the tour of Galilee was at the development town of Migdal Ha'Emek, close by to which stand the Lord Mountbatten Forest, the Balfour Forest, and various other J&F projects from Britain and Ireland. The local children gave the mission a tremendous welcome, and the mayor of Migdal Ha'Emek, Shaul Amor, greeted his visitors. Mr. and Mrs. Lou Lewis dedicated a children's playground in memory of Pearl and Isidore Zimbler.
We at Finchley are indeed privileged to be involved in such a worthwhile project, and to the children here send their blessings and wishes for enjoyable years in the play area.
We have a very close association with Migdal Ha'Emek, the Mountbatten Forest that we dedicated just 4 years ago, and we were back here 2 years ago for the dedication of the Nicholas Natural Recreation Centre within the forest. It's an area that's very close to all of our hearts. It's the centre of operations for Galil, Great Britain, and Mr. Mayor, I promise you, you're going to see us again and again, and you will be our guest of honour when you come to London.
Speech is over, it's time for action. The playground equipment stood the test. North of Migdal Ha'Emek, a new rural settlement is being created, Givat Ela. The master plan for Givat Ela envisages a home for some 400 families living together on a cooperative basis, mainly families with young children. Future settlers will come from the free professions, regular army officers, teachers and doctors. The settlement is in its early stages of building. The architecture is both stylized and unified. The basic concept is that of increasing the Jewish population of the Lower Galilee, with a stress on the quality of life, in small, compact settlements which maintain good neighborly relations with the rural Arabs of the region. There are many ways to help make this dream come true. Some of them are still yet undiscovered, but there is still a great deal to be done before the first families settle in. After lunch, northwards once again to the Moshav Alon HaGalil. The Moshav Alon HaGalil is surrounded by beautiful woodlands, which include the Leeds Forest and the grove named after Sidney Hamburger. The mission dedicated another grove in memory of the late Rabbi Meyer Berman of Wembley. Representatives of the Berman family unveiled the plaque and planted saplings with their own hands. The Moshav Alon HaGalil was founded in 1980. And is already home to 24 families with a total of 55 bouncing children. Which is one reason why the mission particularly enjoyed dedicating a children's playground named after the Duke of Devonshire. In January 1986, World J&F Chairman Moshe Rivlin wrote a letter. I was very pleased to learn that the J&F in Great Britain and Ireland has decided to accept the challenge and assume responsibilities for land development, afforestation, recreation facilities and infrastructure for settlements in the region designated Galil, Great Britain. For the J&F it is a great challenge. Answering this need means answering a pioneering challenge, and I hope and trust that you will meet it with great success. Galilee today is a preferential region for settlement and development. Already Jewish communities from as far afield as Australia, Canada, South Africa are lending a hand in this vast endeavour. Now the J&F of Great Britain and Ireland is showing what they can do to help make a dream come true in one of the most beautiful, deserving and perhaps too long neglected regions in the land of Israel. It is a pioneering challenge, and it's being met by a worldwide partnership. Galil, Great Britain, can be a major jewel crowning that endeavour. Every tiny effort brings its own reward, but at the same time, every moment counts.